In this box is one of the most beautiful and elegant dress watches you are ever likely to see. Hello watch plebs, Louis from the Whole Cut here. A few years ago, when I was looking to buy my first decent watch, I had my heart set on a Tissot Patek 80, but I just couldn't find one to try on in the local watch shops. Inexplicably, I ended up buying a Radiocentrics Open Heart instead. I'm glad I did, because the Lochla at 39mm in diameter is way too big for a dress watch, or at least a dress watch I can comfortably wear on my tiny wrist. I later bought the Citizen Eco Drive BM8242-08P as my first dress watch, but I've never been 100% happy with it, and so I've been on the hunt for a suitable replacement for a while. Fast forward to a few weeks ago, and my friend Kieran from Top Tier Ticker picks up a lovely Vacheron Constantin slimline 37mm. Son of a... Needless to say, I'm a little bit jealous and envious, and a childish desire to one-up him consumes me. And so I immediately start looking for that elusive dress watch I've been hoping to find for the last couple of years, and find it I did. This is the Tissot A280. It's something similar to the more modern Lochla, but a lot smaller at around 33.5mm in diameter, with a lug to lug of 40mm and a thickness of just 5.5mm. Those dimensions are sure to bring a tear to the eye of dress watch purists. What they might not appreciate so much is the rather busy looking dial, but I don't subscribe to the notion that a dress watch must be simple, time only and precious metal, and whatever other so-called dress watch rules there are. As long as it's small and elegant and comes on a leather strap, that's good enough for me. And that's exactly what this Tissot is, small and elegant. But in fairness, there is a lot going on. The dial has a lot of decoration. The chapter ring is made up of concentric circles with applied golden Roman numerals, with the inner and outer borders of the chapter ring having a distinctive guilloche style pattern. The centre of the dial also has a beautiful guilloche style pattern, and there's applied gold markers, slightly larger ones for the hours and smaller ones for the minutes. There's a small second subdial again with that concentric circular pattern and black stick markers. The handset is a leaf style in gold tone. It's all very nicely done and feels like some real thought went into the design, which I really love. The case itself is pretty simple. It's gold plated with a small unsigned crown and a mineral crystal. The water resistance is just 30 meters, but that's okay for a dress watch. But wait a second, those lugs are absolutely stunning. In fact, they're probably the main reason I bought this watch. In the golden age of dress watches in the mid-20th century, lug designs were an integral part of the watch, and fancy lugs were common. But nowadays, it's rare to see any sort of interesting lug or case designs, especially at the affordable end of the market. So beautiful. The lug width is 18mm, and the watch came on this brown sort of crocodile pattern leather strap with a signed gold plated buckle. I'm not sure if it's the original strap, it probably is, but I don't know for sure. I bought this watch on eBay, of course, for a little over £100 from a seller in the USA, and the condition is pretty nice for a watch that is 20 to 30 years old. It does have a scratch on one of the lugs, and the strap is missing its keeper, which is a pain. The seller described it as being unworn for the last 20 years, which doesn't seem true. Are my expectations too high, or are a lot of eBay descriptions just disappointingly inaccurate? Let me know your opinion in the comments. And of course, you do have to be careful buying used gold-plated watches in general, because the base metal will start showing through after years of regular wear. The same applies with used quartz watches. It seems easy enough to change a battery, even a moron like me can do it, but a ham-fisted effort can easily damage a movement. You can allow dust or debris into the mechanism, or a leaky battery can leave residue and cause a bad contact if you replace the battery without cleaning it up first, and that's if it hasn't gotten into the mechanism as well. so don't assume just because it's quartz it will keep running forever. A subscriber of the channel was a little critical of my recent Cartier Tank alternatives video, saying that people shouldn't waste money on placeholder watches. I get what he's saying, but I don't see this as a placeholder watch. It's a gorgeous little dress watch, hopefully one I will enjoy for many years. Sure, it's not a Patek or a Vacheron Constantin, but Tissot has a wonderful history and legacy of its own. I'm also starting to doubt if I will ever feel comfortable spending multiple thousands on a single watch, even if my financial situation does allow it. I buy watches based on feeling, and this makes me feel good. It's that simple. There's nothing wrong with buying a drawer full of cheap watches. If that's what makes you happy, I should know. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. That's all I've got time for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.